Hi, my name is Marco Duogen, and I am doing a presentation on the principles of friction. So first things first, let's read the definition of friction. Check this out. So what we have right here is friction is the resistant motion of one object to another. It can also be a negative force and or holds objects still or back. So now there are four types of friction: kinetic, rolling, fluid, and static. So the first type of force we're going to talk about is kinetic. So this is basically caused by motion. So one example is I have this quarter. Now check this out. If I put it on the table and I slide it, that is kinetic motion. Now the next principle I'd like to talk about is rolling. This is basically caused, this is resistance when it's rolled on a solid surface. So for example, right here, got a penny board. So check this out. I'm just gonna skate with it. The action of putting board rolling on a solid surface, that's basically rolling friction. Now the next one we have is fluid friction. So this is basically when this is when a solid object moves through liquid or gas. So, for example, what I have here is a glass of water and an old Halloween decoration with a string on it. Now watch when I put the string inside the water. See like how when I move the string, there's like some sort of resistance? That's basically fluid friction within the water. Now the last type of friction we have is static friction. So that's basically when a force acts upon one another. So one example is back to like the rolling friction. So what I have here is the board. See how it rolls like this? So that's almost like rolling friction. But to turn that into static friction, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock all of the wheels. So this will act as a negative force on the, this will act as a negative force for me rolling it. So for example, check this out. So I try to roll it, it won't roll. And that is basically static friction. So now how does all this apply to nanotechnology, you may ask? So if I were to, not that board, spin this around. So nanotechnology and friction can have a great impact on us. So I just have here in my notes. So one of the examples of this is if, let's say, we were to harvest energy. So one nanotechnology that they're working on right now is called flexible piezoelectric nanowires. If that's how it's pronounced. That's my little sketch right there. So basically what this does, this is a type of nanowire that will generate usable energy on the go from light, friction, what we're talking about right now, or body heat. So this would actually be a cool aspect if they were to add this in nanotechnology, because if I have it right here, so imagine me, so that's a little draw of me. I'm just wearing a shirt and my phone's about to die. All I gotta do is just plug in my phone inside my shirt and then bam, I have working power just from me walking per se like this or just going around in circles. And my apologies for this video being so long, but I think 4 minutes is enough, and thank you.